TZ. So Tanzania blocks Kenya Airways flights in reciprocity dispute. And of course, it's simply because they feel like there's a breach of an MOU that was signed years back. That is in 2016. The two nations had agreed to have reciprocity when it comes to treatment for the airlines of both countries. And of course, yesterday through a letter, yani niliona online. You know, that's how effective social media is. Yeah. So the Tanzania Civil Aviation Authority (TCAA) has announced the suspension of all Kenya Airways, that is KQ flights, passenger flights between Nairobi and Dar es Salaam, effective January 22nd. And of course, it operates 32 scheduled flights per week between Nairobi and Dar es Salaam.
Yeah, that's a massive amount of flights to halt all at once. And of course, this is because Kenya had refused a request for cargo flights by the Tanzania national carrier to land, of course, at JKIA. So it's reciprocity, right? I think if the idea is in the civil aviation space, you have reciprocity. That means if I give you permission, you give me permission. If I deny you permission, I deny as well.
So TZ were like, you have halted our cargo flights.
Yeah.
And that's upon request. And they were denied. And they were like, okay, hold my beer. Wacha tuonyeshe vile mambo ufanywa.
33 passenger flights is a lot.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. So the decision is based on the principle, that is according to the TCAA Director General Hamza. He wrote, the decision is based on the principle of reciprocity following the refusal by the Kenyan authorities to grant approval to Air Tanzania Company Limited cargo flights. And we believe that it's going to be settled simply because our Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, talked about how he's already
working on it.
Yeah, he's working on it. And
in
of course,
less
they're going
than
to
3 days. He said, nipateni siku tatu.
Yeah.
Na sotiki tu.
And we also know that he's the Foreign Affairs CS.
Yeah.
So at least he has an office that can actually control the diplomatic side of it. But if it goes south, then even diplomatically, we're not going to do well with Tanzania.
I mean, I would love to hear the why. For example, why was why were Air Tanzania cargo flights, not given permission to land here, or, the permission was revoked? That's what I'm interested in. So that now we see how this little tussle started.
Yeah.
But of course, the inconvenience that this will cause to passengers, again, 33 passenger flights is a lot for business in the region. Even for families in the region. Of course, flights will get more expensive now as a result, harder to find. And you're trying to make an East Africa community where one cannot travel within East Africa easily, right? Yeah,
it's quite crazy. And of course, KQ is trying to work it out and trying to make sure that they also iron out the issues in between the limited company from TZ. And we just want to make sure that we get to travel easy because TZ wakisema, yani mkiweza kuja kwa nchi yetu mtaweza kutulipa, na itakuwa ni shida because it's going to be crazy if they introduce maybe a visa, maybe I know it's going to be like a conversation in the East African community.
I feel like we're becoming the ugly duckling of East Africa. Like no one wants to work with us. No one wants to do business with us. People are building infrastructure, roads, railway lines around us, literally going around Kenya, taking the longer
pipelines,
route, everything.
Yeah, so it's crazy, but I hope that Kenya is going to heal from that.